Welcome back, everyone, to the Time Center podcast. And today we have an old guest returning with us again after a long time.
Welcome back.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, bro. Thank you.
I want to say thank you, Nick Axis, for joining us
For
today,
sure.
man.
Of course, man. Hey, for sure. Just thrilled to be here. Glad to knock this out on the first take. Let's go.
Yes, sir. It's not like this is our first time recording or anything.
For sure.
And of course, we have our co-host with us here today, my grandpa.
Legend.
And what we're going to get into today, the big blockbuster trade that just went down. We'll go over the details real quick since it is a retake of this recording. Giannis Antetokounmpo just got traded from the Bucks to the Miami Heat. I'll say this trade was kind of a bit of a letdown, a little bit in my opinion, because it's been going on for like 13 months, which could have happened a long time ago. But you were thinking he was going to go to the Lakers, the Warriors, the Wolves. You would think that. But yeah, he ended up going to the Heat, another team that, yes, it made them better. But at the end of the day, it literally just went from one poverty team to another little bit less of a poverty team.
What do you think the behind the scenes manipulations were?
What do you mean by that?
Well, you thought he was going to go here and there and here and there, and then he wound up somewhere else.
So, well, honestly, I thought
What do you think the backstage conversations were like? What do you think the real deal makers were saying to each other?
they were
What
like,
were they thinking?
Puppet Masters.
I don't know. To be honest, I didn't really think about that. They were probably thinking like, hey, let's make sure he just doesn't go to this team because it'll just make him too good, or just something like that. Or maybe they'll be like, hey, let's just fake give Shams Charani's all this. That's the main guy who actually it reports everything. The main guy now, and a lot of people just started getting Shams, give him a lot of like,
The sharply dressed Indian fellow.
yes. And they were giving him a lot of harshness coming his way.
So when you do a miss like that, when you move to another town,
Like they've got their barber that they're going to fly to their house. They've got their guys. I think once you're 12 years into the league, you've got your guys. And if he needs to bring
your
his
own entourage.
Yeah, if he needs to bring his tailor out to Miami, he's going to do it. He's a man with very particular dimensions.
So if he's got like a podiatrist that cuts his toenails,
yeah,
that guy will come too.
I would think so.
Sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get anybody there. If you're at that stature, sure. Yeah, he's a superstar. One of the best players in the league, so I'm pretty sure he has his ways of getting what he wants.
He must.
So, yeah, like Elon Musk. Say, how do you feel about this trade, though? I mean, to me, like, it doesn't really do anything. I mean, like, it just literally went from one team that was, like, not good at all, and he
Was
just
he
went to
betrayed by his agent?
No.
What's his name again?
Giannis?
Jameis? I don't know, Tom.
Jamie?
I don't really keep up with all this stuff, man.
Jamie?
Why don't we talk about the political and economic state of the world?
We'll get to that actually here in a second, but I just
No,
want to bring this up. But
I think a change of scenery will be really good for Giannis.
Yeah.
I think he did what he set out to do in Milwaukee. He stuck
Yes.
there for
he was there 11 years.
multiple contracts. He brought a championship to the city.
Exactly. Yeah.
To a small market team. He gave everything to those fans, and he had run his course with that franchise.
Yeah.
So even though he's not going to, like you said,
It is still a big market, though.
Yeah,
It's still a big market.
It is.
But
He's not going to a glitzy team like the Lakers or the Warriors in the twilight of Steph's career. But I think it could be a beneficial thing for all parties where the Bucks can really start a rebuild.
which they did. They got a good package.
And I think Giannis in Miami instantly makes them a title contender in a very weak Eastern Conference.
that
So
is true, but
I'm excited to see it.
after,
What about you, Tom?
After Bam and him, though.
What about you, Gabe?
It's yeah. After Bam and Giannis, though, they don't have anyone because they did trade away half their team for a guy that is 31 years old, though, and has been injured the last couple of years. So I don't know. Time will just tell. I just think the better option with it would be him just joining the Celtics. Now, a whole nother player, like we restated already before, Jaylen Brown, that's a whole nother conversation for another day. But that player is going down a whole rabbit hole of saying this was his best season when his other main teammate, Jason Tatum, was not even playing the whole season, and they got lost in the first round. So that's another big, interesting big thing that's going on right now in the NBA. And actually, speaking of the NBA, the draft is actually going on right now as we speak, actually.
As we speak.
As we speak, the draft is going on right now.
Yep.
So what do you take away from all this, though? How do you feel blockbuster trade, even though it's, my opinion, it's kind of a letdown and just glad it's over with?
Well, it's kind of a tremor in the force.
Yeah, people are saying that.
I completely agree with that. But
Yeah.
So, and now a big extra sports thing that just recently went down here
Next.
was the fight on the White House lawn. How do you feel about that?
I'm not as concerned with that as I am about the reflecting pond and the algae and all that kind of stuff and the accusations of vandalism. I mean, who would vandalize a national treasure like the reflecting pond?
Oh, you mean like the White House grass?
I'm talking about the wading pool.
I thought you meant the grass.
If the president was really, if he would just get out there every day and walk in that wading, like use the reflecting pond as a wading pool, he would become not only a subject matter expert but an accomplished performer. He would probably
And a thinner man.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. Sometimes if you got a little bulk, it helps you in the water.
Sure.
Yeah.
He once said, "I've never seen a thin person drinking Diet Coke." And I had 2 Diet Cokes today.
I was going to say Diet Coke's pretty good.
But I've been looking lumpier around the edges, so maybe he has a point.
So,
how do you feel, Tom?
I mean, our president is in the best shape either. I was going to say, like, he's
on
big and orange.
He's on up in years, and all that stuff that Orangey puts on. You don't know.
All that paint that he puts on in the morning.
I don't know if that's really paint. That's probably some kind of special skin conditioner.
Or it could be another thing, like he had
Bronzer.
a work dream that was a nightmare. Like, give an example, like maybe he thought he woke up from a dream where he was laying down big pallets of salt or something and woke up like, whoa, like that.
Well,
And
I used to think that Secretary of State Clinton, I used to think she was some kind of cyborg or something.
Or vampire, maybe?
You remember one time that some kind of mechanical device fell out of her clothing? I thought that was part of her body.
I don't remember that.
I don't, what are you talking about?
But I'm thinking now maybe our president is not totally human. Maybe he's
Wait, hold on a second. Did that like dream stuff that I just said, did that kind of ring a bell for a second?
Yeah, Tom has nightmares.
Yeah, did that nightmare
Yes.
work job
Tom
kind of
has-
ring a bell?
Tom has sleep panic disorder.
Did that? I'm pretty sure, like,
no, it's not really a disorder.
When was the last time you had a nightmare,
yeah,
Tom?
what is that nightmare? Like, I kind of gave an example. What was your last nightmare that you had?
Well, I think I told you all about stacking the sugar. That was a big deal, and
Yep.
and sometimes it'll be that I'm in an old house and nobody's supposed to be living there, and it's multi-storied, and the staircases are like some kind of Dr. Seuss stairs. And then I can always hear somebody in the other end of the house.
Keep sliding down. I'm sorry. You keep trying to fix it. Your mic
It's kind of a
keeps-
Dr. Seuss
keeps
mic.
sliding.
So,
Wait, this is completely different. This is a retake. Actually, we just recorded for 40 minutes, and that whole spill I gave about like Trump waking up from a nightmare of laying out big packets of salt or whatever like that. Now you're just coming up with the whole random 2-story building.
3-story.
No,
and
now
I
you're
can
just
never
making this
hear
up.
what's going on.
Tom has
making
very
this-
vivid dreams.
You're making this up now because this
He's
is
a
not what you
lucid
gave on the
dreamer.
first time.
All dreams are made up.
Yeah, you.
Stay woke.
They come from-
Right, righteous, brother. That's righteous. But this MC Escher dream that you were having in the house of the fun house of mirrors.
It's not really fun. It's kind of stressful, and you know there's somebody in there with you, but you don't know where and who.
And what?
And the electric
And
there's
how?
never any electricity, man. It's always dark.
No, yeah. I don't know why I said no. I was trying to agree.
You know, if you fall through the floor into the basement, it's going to be full of some kind of vermin, giant, supersized rats.
What was the resolution?
Was there big
Did you wake up?
bags of sugar down there?
Well, I'm still here. They say if a rat eats you in your dream, it's all over.
People have been saying that. Yeah.
I doubt that. But
If you had to reenact your waking up from this harrowing dream, what do you think it was like?
Well, it was more of a sigh of relief. I woke up and said, "Oh, I'm glad that's over."
that's I doubt.
Sometimes you'll know you're in.
Help!
There it is.
Whoa!
Sometimes you'll know you're in the dream.
Timmy!
You'll know you're in the dream and you're trying to wake up. When in fact, if you would just get a hold of yourself, you realize now that I know I'm in
dreaming.
the dream, I can manipulate.
I
this
can
dream.
control it.
I can be the toughest guy in the dream.
Yeah, it's like a
don't know
lucid
why
dream.
your body keeps-
Um,
Damn, I'm back in this factory.
but
again.
so you you realize you're dreaming while you're dreaming, and you start controlling your dreams like Inception?
No, I don't, because I'd never realized that I want to stay in the dream and control it. I always just say, I'm in a dream, I need to wake up.
Right. I'm never able to remain
Because
dreaming
I'm
after
like a
hitting that
reality
point.
person. I believe you keep it real.
Keep it real, brother.
Keep it real.
All right. I had a friend named Duncan that for a while was lucid dreaming. And
he thought he was Juice WRLD. He had lucid dreams.
Right. I still see your shadows in my room.
Bruh.
But yeah, and I tried for a while to do the same thing. And the one time.
Wait a minute. You said this was is this really you?
Yeah, it wasn't a really good story. Anyways, this is probably
this is not a friend, right?
No, this was a friend. But yeah, the one time where I did all the steps and I was in the dream and I realized that I was dreaming and I was like, I'm about to start controlling my dream. I just got so excited like a little puppy. I just immediately woke myself up once I realized.
Well, that's too bad, because you could have gone on the stage, man. In the dream, you could have been
I could have been
Hall without all the practice.
Ben Carnegie Hall.
Ben Carnegie's Hall.
Just another scene. Just some Ben Carney humor. Only Ben Carney heads will get it.
Yeah. How do you, bro?
Just a little name drop.
Have you ever had
for the real fans?
Have you going to Mars? I guess you want to talk. Do you want to say anything about possibly Elon Musk going to Mars? People going to Mars to stay.
Talk about him being the first trillionaire.
Yeah, or that too. A lot of stuff that we've said previously in our recording that we're redoing again.
Yeah, and let me tell you, Tom is not happy.
I just wish he would try to solve world hunger one hamburger at a time.
Let's give everybody.
If he would go to the Central African Republic and fly in just plane loads of hamburgers and just give them away.
What about Sierra Leone? Yeah.
I mean, instead of going to Mars, wouldn't it be cool if he figured out an Ebola vaccine?
Well, we went to Fresno.
Going to Fresno?
Next best thing.
Do they need Ebola in Fresno?
People are saying it's the new Mars.
Really?
This is just what I'm hearing.
I've never heard that.
Just passing along what I'm hearing.
Southwest flies into Fresno, don't they?
No, they actually fly to Mars.
Couldn't tell you.
No, I think this might be a good chance for. I'm the chief researcher for the Titan Center. What's in our budget? Can I afford to fly to Fresno?
I don't think you can afford to get a new phone right now. So
I would fly to Fresno with you, boys trip.
I think the trophy over there busted the budget for the podcast.
Actually, yeah. By the way, congratulations, Nick, on winning that. By the way,
thank you, man. I did a lot of the heavy lifting, as you guys will see in this video when it does come out
eventually
in the basketball tournament.
Hopefully, because I had a lot of cameras shut off during that.
Some technical difficulties.
Yeah, but
I think this is going to be one of the biggest conspiracies to ever come out of this podcast. Is the fact that
you
probably won't ever see that podcast.
Yep, Cameragate. They're already calling it that in the comments.
Yeah,
Cameragate.
There's a lot of lawsuits going on.
If you're still watching at this point, please comment Cameragate in the comments.
A lawsuit for failure to produce the video or showing the video, and a lawsuit for defamation.
Oh man!
Because if somebody's, if they portrayed themselves as an athlete, but they're slipping and sliding and falling under a table, they're liable to really be upset if that's publicized.
Sure.
Did people here sign waivers?
No.
Nope.
No.
And Gabe did not protect himself from litigation.
Did any of them sign non-disclosure agreements?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, this is a big.
Are they out talking all this stuff, man?
Yeah, sure. This is. Yeah, it's definitely.
You should have them sign NDAs, man. So if they got out here and spread malicious rumors about the podcast,
yeah, definitely. Go after them. Yeah, that's. I'm gonna make Nick come on here and sign an NDA. Hey, you can't say anything until this goes up.
Can we stop beating around the bush and talk about the Middle East?
I want to ask you this.
Just crushing it. Great app.
I've heard that you're a big movie person.
Love movies.
I heard that you've watched over 200-something movies this year.
No.
In a month.
No. In a month. That is not true. That is not true.
Actually,
do they ever run together in your head, man?
No, they don't. I remember each one vividly.
It's like while the credits are rolling on another, when they're introducing the next one, and the line's roaring, and it's all about to come on, and all that kind of stuff.
No, I'm sharp as a tack.
Just like a nightmare. You wake up in the middle of the night and go, another movie.
Paramount.
You ever have dreams where it's a movie marathon and just one after another?
No, I don't. What about you?
Please don't get into that. No.
Never.
But what I said was, if I remain at my current pace, I will watch 200 movies this year, 2026.
Oh, so he's watching the last 20.
Which I've watched 100 so far this year, but it's unlikely that I will keep that pace up once I start my job.
Well,
I'm currently unemployed.
And so what I'm going to ask you is, what is your responsibility to the movie industry to be a client to keep them rolling versus your responsibility to yourself for a worthy use of your leisure time?
For me, this is a worthy use of my leisure time because it's my hobby. And
everybody has their hobbies.
I get a lot of enjoyment out of
your hobby.
Not just seeing movies, but sharing the experience with my friends and the feeling of coming out of a movie with somebody that you're close with and debriefing it. I just think there's a certain magic.
I love seeing other people's reactions and what they thought about the movie too, and like other stuff like that. I think that's really cool to get insight.
And I think that connects with the former part of your equation there of my responsibility to the movie industry. I feel like by being a patron of these movies and showing up and paying my hard-earned money towards seeing it in the theater, I'm encouraging that good movies will continue to be financed.
Providing employment for somebody.
Yeah. And so I think by supporting that, I'm helping in my little tiny way good movies to continue to be funded.
Have you ever gone to a matinee on a Tuesday?
Oh, yeah.
And the guy that sells you the tickets, the same guy that runs back there and sells you the popcorn, and then he runs over there to show you which door to the theater to go into?
For sure.
Just the one guy. You think a robot will replace him?
I hope not.
Maybe. There's a good chance, probably. To lead into the final question, how do you feel about the MonsterVerse stuff? And I will also give you, after you answer this, a couple movies that you possibly should watch if you haven't seen them.
Yeah. Well, as we've established, I'm very into movies. Yes. And I think historically, I have not been particularly interested in the MonsterVerse. Mm-hmm. I think I've always seen Godzilla as being a movie that kind of exists with its own fandom. And
it's his own cultural thing, like
sure,
like Marvel, DC have their own culture of people. So.
And the Godzilla movies in my head were always kind of popcorn flicks. They're entertaining but don't have a lot of substance. And what I've seen in recent years, especially with Godzilla -1,
it's spreading.
And you're starting to see a confluence of this entertainment also with artistic merit for the movies, and they really have something to say in the Godzilla movies, which it seems like
the
something
fandom
new.
is growing.
The
fandom is
they've
growing.
always had something to say. Godzilla has always been about the shame of the United States using nuclear weapons on Japan.
Right.
That's what Godzilla -1 was about.
But now, since the Fukushima disaster, I think it's the shame of Japan leaking radiation into the sea.
Mm-hmm.
But
so they've come full circle.
Yeah. And it perhaps is just that people like myself are just now beginning to take these movies seriously.
That's why a lot of people are excited for -0 because the sneak peek trailer, the real trailer hasn't even came out yet, but like the sneak peek when they released the title and the sneak peek trailer that we reacted to here on the podcast did unbelievably well. And -1 was the first ever theatrical like Godzilla movie ever in the past 70 years to get Academy Awards. So I mean, it's the fandom and the popularity of the MonsterVerse and Godzilla as a franchise is growing exponentially like crazy right now.
So you think if you took all the Godzilla fans and you divided them up, you could get an opinion, Toho or Legendary?
Right? Oh, I just think probably a lot of people right now would still pick Legendary because it is the new, because since 2016, Shin Godzilla came out in 2016. That movie is one of the, like, if you haven't seen that, that's one movie I really do suggest to watch. I think it's really good. There is in talks. I know it's 10 years old. There could possibly be a sequel to that movie. After 2016, there hasn't been anything. And then Legendary started coming out with all their films. So I think a lot of people are probably sticking with more with Legendary, especially with the new movie coming out March of next year. But people just saw Toho's newest film with -1, and now people are even starting to grow on that. I just think that just the fandom in general of the franchise with Legendary and Toho as put them together, it's just growing exponentially.
Did you follow Monarch: Legacy of Monsters?
Can't say that I did.
With Kurt Russell and his
that's a really good show.
And his son Wyatt Russell, who played the young Colonel Lee Shaw.
It's called Lee.
But
no, I did not.
It pretty much fills in the gaps in the series of legendary productions of the Godzilla movies. It's filler in between. It fills in the backstory.
It goes into 2019,
and it also talks about the Shaw and the Randa families, who essentially their family business is monsters, titans.
Let's go.
So it's actually it's actually really like very interesting though, because it goes into the 2019 Godzilla film King of the Monsters.
And it goes into the Axis Mundi, where different characters at different times wind up there.
It's almost like
because of the gravitational
machine,
distortion, there is a time differential, so you can go there for a day, and it's like a year here on the surface.
Yeah, there's like
nice.
One of the main characters, Kiko, was down there for like...
She was down there 57 days, but it was about 57 years when she got back. So everybody she knew,
Dog Planet,
even her son was older than her.
And then like she had a granddaughter was almost her age.
Yeah.
So it was weird.
Yeah. It's like dog years.
And rather sad too.
It is. It's really good. I think they're most likely going to come out with a season 3. But to finish this off though, since the movie's part, I want to give you a couple. Like I said, I think Shin Godzilla, you should definitely watch that one
for sure.
Godzilla vs. Destroyer, the poster right here behind me.
Godzilla, King of the Monsters.
King of the Monsters 2019. I don't know if you've seen that one.
That way you just get in touch with who all the players are.
Yeah.
And then
it's like the Godzilla Bible.
There is no such thing.
Character list.
There is no such thing.
Careful now.
The Godzilla Final Wars is in 2000s, where Godzilla faces off with the alien invasion, and it goes off of everything, like all the times. I think it's a really fun action based movie. Outside of that, though, I think, do you got any closing thoughts at all? Do you want to finish anything off, Wise?
Oh, I want to finish it all off. Yes.
But
go ahead, Tom.
Is that like a yes or no question? Is that a closed question?
Do you might as well let it fly.
Yes, I want to finish it off.
What do you want?
Go ahead, Tom.
No. You asked if I wanted to finish it off, and I said yes.
Tell me this isn't me and Tom.
That's pretty.
And I think we all know. I think we all know who's who. I'm the scary monster.
Yeah, you're the one that's the.
You're the graceful bug.
But thank you all so much.
I'm still getting into the MonsterVerse.
Yes. Thank you all so much for watching again here on the Time Center podcast, and we will see y'all next time with another video.
That's me and you.